Hello everyone, I am Vincenti IL, and today we're playing some more StarCraft 2. Now it's been a long time since I uploaded any content, and even longer since I uploaded any StarCraft content, so I'm really sorry about that, but I'm really glad to actually be back into it. Today we're checking out a replay of a 1v1 ladder game that I played not that long ago. So what we've got going on here is tal'darim versus Protoss. I'm playing as tal'darim, my opponent's Protoss. We both started as random. We'll start off just by sort of watching from my perspective in the beginning. I just wanted to share this replay because it ends up turning into a situation that a lot of us kind of have to deal with at some point on the ladder, especially when playing against Protoss. Hint, hint. That being said, this is a Platinum League game, so by no means are any of the players involved good at all. So anyway, I'm going off for a pretty standard Reaper expand, nothing too fancy, and yeah, I'm going for the little scout here, and then there's my opponent's probe. That's where I find out that they're actually Protoss. And as we can see on the production tab, they're going for a forge first, and I just scouted it. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, nobody does forge fast expand anymore. And then I'm pretty sure, yeah, I saw the probe, like, go over here in the corner, and I'm like, well, that's fishy. So I'm like, okay, pull up some SCVs to take care of it, and and then I check out that one too. So I'm pretty sure I overreacted. I don't remember exactly how many workers you're supposed to pull for an SCV or for a cannon rush. But yeah, so I overreacted. But yeah, I was like, cannon rush, not again, because you know every Protoss does it. Although this player was random, so I wasn't quite sure. But yeah, I've definitely got too many workers going on. Focusing on this, but from what I remember, you're supposed to focus down the cannons once they start building, and not worry about the probe or the pylon. Excuse me. But already, like, even though I'm not mining that much at all, I've got a mule going, and my opponent has like lost so much resources. Let's look at the resources lost tab. Like, yeah, they've got 500 minerals down the drain already, which is not good. If we take a look at they still haven't expanded, which is fine. They've still got probes going, but they've got no tech either. And yeah, so I've definitely got too many workers here. Like, all of these should be working. Yeah, I shouldn't have to worry about this. I'm pretty sure I killed the probe by now. And they're trying to do another one right there. So yeah, I'm not too worried about this. They're overcommitting really hard on this cannon rush. So they finally expanded, which is a little bit farther than I am. Though my income is still up because I've got I had mules going. Looks like okay, my expansion didn't start that much longer, and I finally got some actual combat units to deal with the rest of these buildings here. Yeah. So we'll just check out the rest of this replay. We'll skip ahead a little bit, but that was the most exciting part of it. I am kind of proud of how I played later, because tal'darim, I think, is my weakest race, and I'm pretty happy with how well I played later in the game. So what's my opponent going for? Photon cannon to protect their expansion. This is kind of a weird setup because I'm not a Zerg player, but whatever. Yeah. Okay, I've got this SCV here. What am I going for? I'm going for a second barracks and a command center. I've got a little bit of too much gas, but yeah, I probably shouldn't have gotten this second gas just yet. Yeah, because I'm not producing anything. Well, I do have upgrades coming. So I think my plan from here on out was to go for a bunch of drops as quickly as possible, and I think I take a third expansion pretty early also. A third base. So what's my opponent doing? So they're just now getting their cybernetics core. That's super late. They have no mothership core. I probably could have just pushed right then and there, although it's good that they got the photon cannon. And they have a mothership core coming now. Yep. Alright, got some marines, and I think I go straight for stim pack. Is that what happens? Maybe it takes a little while. I've got some idle workers, not ideal. But oh, I'm focusing on this Reaper here. That's right. I forgot. I made this Reaper a while ago, I believe. I don't remember exactly, but I do manage to keep it alive for quite a while. It's got 1 kill so far. Yeah, I don't want to get too thirsty there. And then, oh, they're going for a ninja expand of sorts, and I happened to catch it later on, but we'll come back to that. What do we have going on over here? Just mining, yeah, macroing up, nothing fancy. I've got a starport on the way, so I think my starport was super delayed. I forgot to build it when I needed to. Oh, here comes the, yeah, so this is where I noticed the little probe here, and then I kill it, and they cancel. They didn't need to cancel it, but I guess it was a good decision to cancel. Anyway, so I've got +1 attack and stim pack on the way, and then I think I get +1 armor, followed by combat shield or something. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, I've got a good amount of forces here. Did I take my 3rd expansion yet? No, I think I build my command center like over here somewhere during the game. Oh yeah, and I used my Reaper. I'm able to scout really quickly that they took their 3rd base, so I'm like, okay, why don't I do that too? Oh no, I build a barracks. It's coming, it's coming. It's somewhere here. Yeah, you can tell that this is Platinum League because we're floating a considerable number of resources for this stage in the game. Yeah, and also I'm lucky that Reapers take 3 shots, otherwise I wouldn't have saved it. Oh yeah, a little bit of juking going on here. Managed to keep the Adept from sniping me. Yeah, I've got a lot of minerals floating now, so I think this is, oh yeah, I'm going for my drop now, and then at the same time expanding, so putting on a little bit of pressure while getting ready to take another base myself. I think I fly it all the way over here and then drop into their main, like right here in the blind spot. So pretty cool there. And there goes, oh, a double expand. Oh, got a little greedy there. I guess, you know, when you have that many minerals to play with. I've got some more infantry coming on, +1 armor, and no other upgrades there yet. In the meantime, my opponent's got a robo on the way and more gateways. They don't actually have that many units. So I distract a little bit by bringing the Reaper over here. So that pulls away the mothership core, so it's not as ready to defend. And then I drop right onto their mineral line. Take the workers lost tab. Let's see. And yeah, that's so I killed 24 workers there, and I managed to stop a lot of production there. No pylons for them to overcharge there. Take out defenses over here. Yeah, pretty straightforward. So they're going for high Templar, but they don't really have that much money to play with. Okay, so I lost about half of my attacking forces, but I try and do like a little juke. I don't really know what I'm doing there. My Reaper's still there. Okay, so they're trying to rebuild these pylons to power those back up. But what do I do here? I forget. Okay, I just drop onto the workers. Try and get more worker kills. Which is working. Okay, so I lost quite a number of units, but I did kill a lot of workers. Okay, that's pretty cool. Happy with that. And I'm still being annoying with this Reaper. But yeah, my opponent just doesn't have enough army. Like, they spent so much. You know, meanwhile I've been macroing up. I've got widow mines coming out of my factory. I've got liberators on the way now to be even more annoying. And okay, no other upgrades there yet. And it looks like I'm going for some kind of crazy drop. Yeah, my opponent just spent so many resources in that cannon rush, and it really did not do anything. And so because of that, they're super far behind. I was able to put on even more economic pressure. And oh, I've still got the Reaper pulling in kills over here. Yep. I think I lose it this time. Yeah. I wasn't paying attention that time. But oh, that's I went ahead and dropped in their second base, put these down and take out their detection, kill a bunch more workers. Yep. And then I just mosey on out of there. I saved most of it. I did lose like one medivac's full. Oh no, because of widow mines. I lost some things, but that's okay. I think these widow mines hang out there for quite a bit. I'm not sure how long. I've got one medevac coming in there, and at the same time dropping over here. So yeah, just a lot of multi-prong attacks, getting more worker kills. That's kind of that kind of hurts as a Protoss player. But anyway, I lose all that. But in the meantime, they pull their main army back, and then I think I go in for even more kills, more worker kills there. In the meantime, my opponent, the charge research is cancelled. Oop, I'm getting a decent number of kills with these widow mines here. I don't know if my opponent has noticed it yet. Probably too busy trying to figure out what to do here. Oh, in the meantime, they're going for the counterattack. I think I spotted this earlier, and then I've just got everything like sieged up over here for the widow mines, and my upgrades are pretty good too. I've got 1-1, and my opponent says GG Herndonson. Well, anyway, that was a lot of fun. Oh, that's pretty cool. That one Archon is in the middle of exploding. But yeah, so my expansions were my third expansion was up and running. I had a lot of energy on my command centers. I definitely should have used those, but yeah, my opponent, when I got this drop done over here, my opponent was on the other side of the map. I think they were like midway, so they decided to commit to the attack. But by then I was macroing up decently enough that I could deal with it. So anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye. Oh, are we winning? Ooh, we're ahead. Oh, I fell in the water. Of course I did. Look at that. Such a noob. Me in the right direction. I really... Is it supposed to? Oh. No. What do we do, guys?